So
I
hi,
followed
Cherie.
you and hi. Thank
Hi.
you for your nice words when we did Rebelde
Yeah, you're welcome.
and Mirador.
So yeah, how's the experience being part of course the Cinemalaya in terms of course
Ay, nako, it was one of the hardest tasks bestowed upon me and a privilege to have been given this opportunity. Really, I am humbled and being with the most formidable group of jurors. I mean, like filmmakers Paul Soriano and Mike Tuviera who are studied filmmakers. I am just one who has gone through many years of doing movies, and so there was a nice mix of members, and also to have Father Peter Malone as our chairman with a heart and so kind and so objective and very sharp in his being very fair. And of course Sabrina from Udine Film Fest. I couldn't ask for any more opportunity to learn from them and to share also in the glory of all the filmmakers this year, because it was not easy. It was such a great roster of films, I believe, and that's why the deliberations lasted pretty long. Like I think it took us like 6 hours.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. 'cause
But you
it
have
was-
breaks, of course.
No, in fact, we were just so into it. We went
Wow.
rolling, and if ever we had a break, it was just for a quick bathroom break or
Or a working break.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. For this year's crop of films, which film could you most relate to?
The winner.
Ooh.
I love them all. I mean, I love the winner's film. It was very poignant, very rich in its humanity and the lines that were written. That's why it also won Best Screenplay. Ang paghihintay ng
Dapit hapon.
Dapit hapon.
Paano hindi?
And the
Yeah.
actors were amazing. So that was also long deliberation there, because we of course know, everybody unanimously thought that Tito Eddie will never be forgotten. When you leave that movie house, you just constantly will think about him, and days pass. He's the one that left a mark in your mind as his role being the colonel in ML, and he just hated his guts, right? So that for us made the mark already. But going back to the winners, it was an amazing acting ensemble. So we felt that by giving it the best picture was to actually embrace all the other elements that they did very well.
Okay, so let's go to Onanay. So how does it
What a
feel
job.
work? Yeah.
A whole different frame of mind.
I know.
Okay.
How does it feel? Is this your first time working with a little person?
No, I think I've done films in the past where we had comedies, and I think I did also one with Peke, if I'm not mistaken. No, I've worked with a little person before, but as for to be an antagonist to a little person, this is the first time, yes.
Yeah. So what's the experience like in work? Cause I heard Joe Berry's like just a normal office worker who just happened to audition for the role. She doesn't have any acting experience prior.
No, but she comes from the industry. I mean, she
Oh.
has, her dad is a president of the Little People Group Foundation, and he has
Wow.
been also acting in many films in the past, so it's not new to her. Yes, but she did work in a call center, and I asked her how it was if they designed special chairs and table just for her. She said no. She went about going through her life like any ordinary adult grown-up human being.
Okay, so what do you,
I don't know if I said
yeah.
that politically correct. Recording pala to.
So
I-edit niya pag hindi correct. Pero correct.
Onanay is it's becoming such a hit amongst people. We have good
Really?
feedbacks.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I guess because the core of it is all about the mother's love, which is a very universal premise.
Okay, so do you have any, because you mentioned kanina you want to get a trophy. Of course, that's
I wasn't
Do
prepared
you
to
have-
be on the mic, to stand in front of the mic. Had I been, at least warned that I'd have a chance to say something, I would have said something nicer, more than what I should said earlier. Because in fact, I wanted to say that it has been difficult to be part of the jury because you hold accountability and responsibility, and you want to make sure that you make the right choice. It wasn't, and we put in a lot of major arguments to defend and to prove, and deliberate fairly. That's why, like I said earlier, what I wanted to say was it has been a great year it has been a year of great films, of good entries, as compared, I hear, from the other years.
Yes.
So to be part of this year, having more better films than the past is, in fact, a blessing for me. I'm lucky.
Last question. What does My Own Man Productions and you? What do you have in store for us in yung mga
At the moment,
projects?
I am cooking up some things, but I can't tell until it manifests.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm doing Ananay, which is taking a lot of my time, and I'm doing 2 films. So, artista muna ako ngayon. Na?
Okay. Thank you.